I do have a video for you guys, but I wanted to explain. So Peter won. Well, he was found not guilty. I shouldn't say when. He was found not guilty back in 2022 in March. He had allegedly choked this woman by the name of Chanel. They said he was drunk, belligerent. He approached the girl and choked her out. But Peter, what he was saying, he was on Michelle Atlien show, and he said he removed the girl from his face. See, you can tell he has a good lawyer because the way he put it, he said he did not choke the girl, but he removed her away from his face. So she got in his face, and he probably didn't choke her, like squeeze her on her neck, but he probably did one of those good, like shoves, like a good push on her. And it was very forceful, and it could have been around her neck. When you got a good lawyer, they know how to lie quickly for you. Lawyers are known for lying. They're known for being greedy. I guess he had the top lawyer in his in Maryland, like some Walter guy or some, I forgot the name, y'all. Y'all can correct me. But the lawyer told him, hey, you did not choke her. You removed her from your face. Those are good words. You gotta pay attention to his words. So he probably did Peter Choker Thomas. Let me ask y'all, do you think that he choked that lady, or you think that lady was lying on him? Sorry, Stephanie. You know I love you. Do you think that do y'all think he choked that lady, or do you think that I can't say that Peter, okay, he was found not guilty, so I can't say that he choked her. However, what I can say is that he removed her from his face. That's what we know. But secretly things all went down, you know what I mean? But go ahead. Oh, make sure you guys hit that like button as well too. Also, Tammy Rivera, Waka Flocka's wife, she had said that she wanted to help out her niece, because it was actually her niece. She said she wanted to help out her niece, try to get her a lawyer, but her niece said that she was going to handle the situation or whatnot. What it was is that the reason why she wasn't able to get a lawyer is that it was a criminal case and it was picked up by the state. If it was a civil case and the girl was, if it was a civil matter, then the girl could get her own lawyer. But because it was picked up by the state, that's why it was a state attorney. And another thing too, I don't think it makes a difference whether or not it was a state attorney. If there was no video, which they did subpoena him to, try to get a video or whatever, but I don't know what happened with that. But short story, he was found not guilty. Now, moving on to Peter. What's up, Sodeb? Moving on to Peter. He clapped back because he's all like, yo, the Real Housewives, I was only on there for 5 minutes, but y'all done stretched this storyline out for 9 episodes, because Mia had said that he was getting down and dirty with Wendy Osefo on the show. And he was all like, we ain't never had no connection, blah, blah, blah. And then he said, I don't even really know y'all. And so that made Gordon clap back and was all like, no, homie, you know us. You borrowed $60,000 from us. Now, I don't give $60,000. Well, first of all, I ain't even got $6, but I wouldn't give $60,000 to a stranger. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to send a super chat, super sticker, or a cash out, PayPal, Venmo, you know what to do, y'all. Let's go ahead and play the video.
This is kind of y'all fault, because I taped with y'all for 5 minutes promoting Bar in Baltimore and Bar in Miami Beach, and you turned that 5 minutes into 9 episodes, and now my name is thrown around on a reunion show, when in real life, I don't mess with none of those women, okay? Giselle, Robin, cool people. The rest of them, Wendy, I shot with her one time, 5 minutes. Didn't go out to dinner with her. I didn't have no late night snack with her. She's a married woman. She's very respectful, very honorable. Okay, so for you to be talking about me and Wendy getting together is so disrespectful, and it's so thirsty. It's real thirsty for you to do that just to collect that check from Bravo. There's nothing cool about that. Something once was in that plate. What you saying now?
It was good.
Oh, really?
It was good. The snapper was good.
Yeah. It's interesting to me that
who I thought was my friend, Peter Thomas, can say things like, he don't know us like that. I wonder if he didn't know us like that the times when he'd been at our house, eating our food, playing card games, and associating with other people, family members and friends of ours. I guess he didn't know us like that when he held our baby girl and was the first man other than myself to hold our baby girl. I guess he didn't know us like that when he's gone on boat rides with us. I guess he didn't know us like that all the times that we spent at his restaurant supporting his business. And certainly I guess he didn't know us like that when he wanted to borrow $60,000 to pay his bills at Bar One. So I don't know why Peter says he don't know us like that. Maybe that's his definition of not knowing us like that. Not knowing us like that when he's attended our kids' parties. So I guess if that means not knowing someone, then I guess that's what Peter's meaning is. And furthermore, to say this has hurt his business, just a few days ago, I personally spoke to Peter and he said the publicity is actually helping his business. And furthermore, the allegations that he's referencing only came out a couple of days ago, so how could it have hurt his business that quickly? Peter, I guess we don't know you like that.
So going back to the Peter Thomas case, I wanted to kind of give you guys a reference so y'all can kind of know what I mean by the whole lawyer situation and what was up with that. It was basically he had a Megan Thee Stallion case where it's picked up by the state. So the girl wasn't actually suing, it was the state. And so that's why it had a state prosecutor and stuff like that. Just like Megan Thee Stallion didn't sue Tory, but she was a part of the state thing, all that technical shit. But anyway, going back to the story. So as you guys see, it seemed that Gordon was upset because he was like, no, we do know you like that. Now, Peter did go on his thing and say that, you know, he did get money from them and stuff like that, but he hadn't talked to them in a long time. He said it's only been about twice they've seen each other, you know, since like a year. So, but he hasn't hung out with them because he mainly is in North Carolina, and they do have a property in North Carolina, but since doing Potomac, they've been in Maryland, you know, in the Maryland area and stuff like that. So he hasn't really hung out with them like that recently, but when they were all in North Carolina, that's when they were closer. Now, Mia trying to prove that that Peter and why was I going to say Monica? Peter and Wendy slept together with that little video where she tried his snapper. Now, when I first heard that, I was like, "Oh, you tried his snapper," but she was talking about the food, y'all, not his snapper, but the food. She was talking about his food. So you know, Mia trying to put extra on it, saying that Peter slept with. Nah, come on now. But here's the thing, because a lot of y'all brought it up too. Peter is thirsty for attention. You already know how those housewives shows work. And then secondly, what are you doing back on the show? You and Cynthia are not together. Remember, he was married to Cynthia Bailey. You and Cynthia are not married anymore. You were on Atlanta. What are you doing on all the different shows? What's up, Patrice? What are you doing on all the different shows and stuff like that, trying to get your 5 minutes? Yes, okay, you want to show off Bar One, and you know you want to just show your bar off because it's free publicity, free promotion, whatever. However, when you sign up for reality TV, they can use you any kind of way they want to. And if you sign that dotted line saying like, yeah, you can film me and do whatever you want to, then that's it at the end of the day. But that does not excuse Mia from being a liar, trying to say that this and that, and, you know, Wendy and no. What we do know is that, you know, there was this girl that Peter was dating that Mia was also involved with and stuff like that. There was that convoluted story. It didn't make any sense. What I honestly think that happened is that these people had a threesome, right? Oh, put your kids to bed, 30 seconds. Put your kids to bed, 30 seconds before I go off. Hold on, 30 seconds, y'all. I forgot it's morning and not nighttime, so just cover their ears, okay? So what I honestly think that happened was that these three had a threesome, right? And sometimes when you get drunk and you do some freaky shit, you regret it the next day. And so I think they're having regret because, Mia was the chick in the middle, and then you have two men. And so the way their situation went down is that they had a threesome, right? And I think they're having some regret. Mia was the one that was pleasured, though, right? And so with the two men, it's messing them up psychologically because basically they had sex, but they didn't have sex where they touched each other. Because to men, if it's two men and they're having a threesome, we just think like, oh, as long as our penis didn't touch, it's not gay. And so they're having this conflict with their sexuality right now because they're all like, are we gay? Are we not gay? But to them, because their penises did not touch, they don't think that they're gay. And so, it's this whole mental thing going on. And so that's what I really think. The relationship happened over some sex. And I think that's why there's so much dysfunction with the friendship and all that stuff. So, So yeah, they had to have shared an intimate moment. Am I lying? No. Okay, well, okay, not about the gay part. Okay, let's scratch that. But do y'all think they might have had some relations? Put a 1 in the chat, yes. Put a 2 in the chat, no. If you don't think they had relations, I'm thinking they had relations, some kind of relations. Okay, I knew I wasn't the only one. A few of you think they had relations. Yeah, I think they had relations, and so it messes with them mentally. So anyway, Miss Atlien Stan, I already had mentioned that the girl or whatever that situation. Yeah, so they had relations. That's what it is. So they're mentally messed up in the head. But anyway, moving on. Woo, woo. Ooh. Yeah, they slept with the girlfriend, but they also had a threesome too. Y'all missing that? This is what because if it was a situation where, Mia just slept with Peter's girlfriend, it wouldn't be such a big deal. But it's because they had relations with each other. That's why it's a big deal, y'all. Y'all got to read between the lines. See, y'all don't be reading between the lines and shit like that. Right? Come on, ride the train. You get to ride it, choo. Yo, what's wrong with this show? This show is ridiculous. All right, enough of the threesome thing and all that stuff. No, I don't think Peter slept with Wendy Osefo. I don't think that's what went down, but we're going to move